We just had an oil change that cost $98. $98. Then we drove about 15 minutes away to a place to get an inspection, and I don't know if I need emissions or not. I don't know. Anyways, Sophie's sitting in the back. I'm starving. It is 12:16. It is my lunchtime. I am starving. There's only one car in front of me. There was two, but they just pulled someone else in. Okay, this isn't going to be as bad as the oil change. The oil change was 98 bucks. This looks like it's going to be... Do I need an emissions inspection? Okay, we had oil change, we had state inspection, and we had the emissions inspection, and there is a Taco Bell up here. I'm going to see if the van will fit through the drive-thru, because if it does, I'm stopping. I need to eat. It is 12:56, so we are ready to eat. This one's starting to fall asleep in her car seat again because she's so glad to be out of there. She's falling asleep. It's May. Why are there pumpkins and orange stuff? And scarecrows. I have been driving around for about 4 hours since I left the oil change place, and they just called me to tell me that the guy who did my oil change left his phone down in the windshield wipers on my windshield. And he wanted his phone back. Hello! It's the next day. I figured I did enough errands yesterday, so I was going to wait until today to get a bunch of stuff done in the van that I want to get done, and a bunch of organizing and cleaning and fixing. So I am working on that this afternoon. It's a little bit hot, but it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so it should start cooling down in the next few hours. And I still have 5 hours of light. So let's see how much stuff I can get done. We took the bed apart so we can wash the sheets. And let's get ready to paint. This is what the underneath of my bed looks like. People keep telling me to drill holes so that my mattress can breathe. My mattress can breathe. Plenty. It is day 3. Day 3. I start too late in the day, and then it gets hot, and then I'm like, I'll do some more tomorrow. But it is currently 86.5 degrees Fahrenheit in here, and it's not even really sunny today. It's kind of like cloudy with a little bit of sun. So I'm gonna suck it up, and I am going to make my bed. The bed is made, and now I'm going to roll up some blankets so I can have some extra throw blankets and stuff some pillows. Time to take a little break. I think I'm gonna get a drink of water. See how this is crooked? It's because I'm parked on a hill. 83.5. It's cooled off some. I have the fan going. Whoo! Hello. Remember when we used to do that when we were kids? Hello. Anyways, this is the stuff that I got at Hobby Lobby. Finally got a cutting board. And I might have spent a little bit more than I wanted to on a bed tray. But I absolutely love this. I absolutely love it. I needed a tray for the bed because I'm finding that I'm moving stuff back and forth a lot. And sometimes I'll even give Sophie water, and she doesn't like to be on the floor. I don't know why she likes to be on the bed. So I'll have something that I can put a little dish of water in there for her. But this, I think it's so pretty. Let me do this way. Those are my new flowers I got at Hobby Lobby also. And I think what I'm going to do now is go in the house here and give Sophie a bath. I'm also thinking about cutting my hair a little bit more. It's just driving me crazy, and it's driving me crazy. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm not going to cut it too much. Just a little bit. Good morning. It's kind of dark in here. It is 5:30 a.m. There's a lot of light around and the sun is coming up, so but anyways, I got my first knock at 5 o'clock this morning. It was a security guard at a hospital. He was super nice. Sophie was barking the whole time because she's like, "Who's that knocking on the door?" Yeah, he was super polite, super nice and everything, and he said, "So are you gonna be in the area for a little while?" I said, "No, I'm actually traveling to Maine. So I was gonna be on the road by 8 o'clock." And he goes, "Oh, well, don't let me disturb you. Get back to sleep and enjoy your trip. Have a safe trip." And I was like, "Oh, okay, thank you." But I had a bag of Sophie's poop that was in the little spot where the windshield wipers are. I didn't want to bring it in the van because it smells like poop. So I left it out there for when I can find a garbage. And I said, "I don't see a garbage in your parking lot here. Is there a garbage anywhere?" And he points at the bag and he goes, "Is that shit?" And I was like, "Yeah, but I don't see a garbage." And he goes, "I'll take care of it for you." And he grabs the bag and he starts to walk off and he goes, "You have a safe trip." It was hilarious. Good morning. I've been traveling up the East Coast for the last few days, and I have not been checking in and making videos except for the one when I got the knock. Because I just had to mention that while it was on my mind. So I reached Maine, and I am staying on my parents' property, and my sister is here also. And today my friend Laura is going to show up, and so you're going to get some footage of Donovan. And I should mention, yes, I did end up cutting my hair. Please don't come at me. I know some of you are all about long hair. But living in a van and having to sometimes shower and wash your hair with a spray bottle, it's easier to have shorter hair. So this is the way it's going to be for a little while. Who knows? I might even take another inch or two off. So it's just easier. Anyway, it's probably about 8 or 8:30, and my sister is going to babysit Sophie in the house, and I'm going to take the van and go around town and run some errands. I have some things I have to do. I have a little food that I want to pick up, and I also have to get a mailbox set up so I can accept mail while I'm in the area for the next month. I already had my coffee. Sophie had her breakfast. We took a nice long walk this morning, and that's about all I have for now. We have a meetup coming in a few days. The sky, there's a little bit of blue sky and clouds right now, so I will take it. It's comfortable. I just picked these containers up at TJ Maxx. I needed some and I didn't want to get plastic. These are silicone. Reusing the silicone container can save you over 25 pounds of plastic per year. Perfect size for leftover dog food. I'm getting ready to eat. I had to put it on the floor. I had to cook it on the floor because that's where the electrical wire is. But it's done.
Get your red ball. Good boy. Arr, sounds ferocious. He starts in front of me and looks at me like, frozen. It's hysterical. Frozen. If you don't mind, I won't like leave.
Stop digging holes.
Yeah. Boy.
So Laura and I just took the dogs, Sophie and Donovan, and we went to the place that we have a meetup happening this Monday. And we went and checked it out. We looked around, and we just loved it. We loved it. We had some concerns that it wasn't going to work out because it wasn't going to be big enough, but it was beautiful, and there was plenty room, and it was a fresh new parking lot and a nice little seating area. I'd love to share more information about it, but I don't want to share until after the meetup with these ladies, just for privacy concerns. I'm having to cook my coffee on the floor, so all the space on my kitchen, and I can't prepare my coffee. There's Sophie. She already went out and did her thing, and she already had her breakfast. This is our view out the back window. I still haven't wallpapered that. I'm going to. I've just been so crazy busy. I want to show you my morning view. We're staying outside my parents for the last, I think, 3 or 4 nights. I don't know. I haven't had my coffee. I'm still waiting for it. This is the view out my window. Look at Sophie's bookies. That's the view out my window where we kind of sit during the day. And that's Donovan's little fence area and her van and my parents' camper. Does green and pink go together? Asking for a friend. I have a story to tell. So I went into my parents' house last night so I could use the Wi-Fi, and I had this itch on my ankle. I had and I just touched it and it itches again. I had itch on my ankle, mosquito bite, and I kept scratching it and it was getting bloody and it just hurt. And so I was trying not to scratch it. And my mom goes, I have this stick of no bite stuff you can put on it and it will make the scratching stop. You won't itch anymore. It works great. No more itching. And so I was like, okay, let me try it. So she brings it to me. I put it on my mosquito bite, and within a second, it was screaming pain. It was screaming pain. And so I'm sitting there like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, it's burning, it's burning. And she just stood there and looked at me and said, it doesn't itch anymore, does it?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
A bug just landed on my head. But thankfully it's only a beetle. Sophie didn't even budge.